Hello there. So you want to create a featured product slider into your Shopify store? You're in the right place. So let's begin. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so first of all guys, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description so you can get a Shopify store with up to 15 days of a trial mode, so you can take a look into all the features that Shopify has to offer to us. So with that being said, let's begin. Now as you can see, I'm already into my store, into the dashboard of my store. If you create your account, it's going to be asking you to create a store, and after you create your store, you want to go into the home section so you can see something like this. Now I am not going to be focusing a lot here into the explore section. So as you can see, we do have a setup guide, so we have a few tasks to complete, but what we want to do is to create a featured product slider. So there's two ways that we can do this. The first way that almost absolutely everyone does it is to go directly into the apps. Here into the apps, what you want to do is to look for slider, and here I'm gonna go into the apps once again. What I want to do is to look for this option that says Shopify App Store. Here into the App Store, this is like the amazing part of Shopify, that it has an app store. And speaking about an app store, there are a lot of applications that can be downloaded totally for free. Even you can create your own application and choose to upload it in here, whether to choose a trial mode for people to download it or not. So here into the search apps, you want to look for the keyword that you're going to be looking for. Example, here I'm going to go for slide. Alright, so as you can see, we do have product page gallery zoom, we do have sticky card, we do have Instagram feed, we do have slide card. So you want to look for an application that has a free plan available because you don't want to pay more, right? So as you can see, we do have the Go product page gallery zoom, and this has a free plan available of 14 days free trial. So what you want to do is to click into add the application, and it's going to be asking to connect directly into our store, and you want to go into install application. And sometimes there are a few applications that are really easy to understand. For example, the application that we just downloaded is going to be probably just to import our products and to add that into a feature category or something like that, and then we are like so good to go. So that's the reason why you can create your own application. So people, like, you don't have to be messing around with codes, you have to be messing around with edit sections, because the application is going to be doing everything for us. Now in here, I want to confirm that I have read and consent the product page gallery. I need to select a theme, which is the current that I'm currently using, and the product page, we need to install that into our theme of Dawn, which this is how it's going to be looking. This is the option that we needed to enable, and then you want to go into finish. If I clicked into the theme settings, it's going to be popping this section of the editor. If you don't see something like that, you don't have to be worrying about that. What I want to do is to go into my online store, and here into my online store, I want to locate the customize option. So once again, we are now in here like this. So if you go into your applications, here's the app in Beamed, and you want to enable this. So now that we have enabled this, the last thing that you need to do is to manage the application in order to add a few products. So you clicked into manage application, and here we go with the Go product page gallery zoom. So now that we have enabled this, what you want to do is to choose a layout, the one that fits for you the best. For example, here the double stacked, or the double stacked with version number 2, and this different colors that you can choose, and you can copy everything and just hit it to save. So your product page gallery is going to be added into the store. Now there's actually another way that you can do this without having to add an application if you want to do this in the manual way. But first of all, we want to go here into our products, and here into our products, I do only have 3 examples. But let's say, for example, that I want to go into add a product, And here I'm gonna go with featured product number 1. And if you want, I'm going to be putting a price real quick, and I'm going to hit into save. Now once again, what I'm going to be doing here is to add another product. So once again, feature product number 2, and let me put the price real quick. So after we've already successfully done this, what we want to do is to go back into the collection section inside the product, and here into the collections, what I want to do is to create a new collection. So here into the collection, let's say that I want to create a collection of featured products for new arrivals, or let's say for the winter of the 2023 or 2, something like that. And once you have successfully done that, you want to go into the collection type, choose manual, and then you want to head into. So once I hit into save, I'm gonna scroll a little bit down until I found here the products, and I want to browse all of them, and I want to choose only the one that's going to be featured. For example, the one that we just created, which is the featured product number 1 and featured product number 2. Hit into add, and then what I want to do is to view everything. As you can see, here's created featured collection for winter. Everything has been successfully done, so I'm going to go back. Now that we have a collection, we are now ready to go into our online store. Once again, you can go into the customize, and here into the customize, what I want to do is to go into the sections. And for example, let's say that I want to have my featured product in the very first part of my store. So here I'm going to go into I'm going to minimize all of this. I'm going to hit add section, and I want to look for a slideshow or a collection list. I want to look for a slideshow. So here, the slideshow, what I want to choose is my specific collection. For example, so there's 2 ways that we can do this. For example, you can add the image of the product that you are selling, for example this option, and this button label, you can link that into your product, into your featured products. So I'm going to hit into add selection, go into slider. So this feature collection, I'm going to track this at the very first part of my store. So it's going to be looking like this. So once I have my featured store, I want to select a collection. I want to choose featured products, go into select, and maximum products to show. I'm just going to show only 2 of them. A number of column on desktop, I'm going to select only 1 of them. Make products full width, and this is how we can enable our slider so people can see like all the product and then need to scroll so they can see the featured products that I have available. So as you can see, this is supposed to have all the image, but in my case I don't have that enabled. But now we have a slider already created only for our feature collection products. You can always change this name if you wanted to. For example, let's say collection. So now you guys know how to do this. It's really easy. You can choose to do it with an application or do it by yourself. So hopefully it was a very useful video for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more about these applications, about these Shopify tips. Thank you once again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.